Good, y'all. It's your boy Humble Success, YBG Mr. Real Talk. And we are back with an actual really good video. I just decided to make it and put it flat and simple to all y'all individuals who are trying to develop yourselves and don't see what's actually holding you back. All I gotta say is that this is why a lot of you guys wouldn't be successful. This is why everyone who is here and isn't following all these steps wouldn't be successful. First of all, you're not going to be successful if you don't put in the work. I always say this. That's number one. You know, only the people who put in the work are the people who become successful. The guys, the girls, the people who put in the time and effort to achieve something. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, all you have to do is work hard and life is going to give you everything, because that's not reality. Life has a lot of obstacles and a lot of ups and downs. So you're going to realize that the sooner you do, is life is going to be a lot easier for you. Firstly, if you don't put in the work, you're not going to become successful. There's a lot of people who don't want to spend the time to learn. They don't want to spend the time to learn and understand new things. Learning meanings. What I mean by learning is by people who take the time to actually read books, study their business, study the platform they're trying to engage in, study whatever they're trying to enter in. Those are the people who become successful in their field, the people who take the time to succeed. And sadly, there's a lot of you guys who just don't. You'd rather eat popcorn, watch your favorite TV show on a Saturday night. You'd rather not be disciplined. You'd rather just give life whatever it gives you. You'd rather just take what life gives you and just stay in your room all day. You don't want to stay fit. You don't want to work out. You skip a whole bunch of days in the gym, claim you go to the gym. You're just not serious. And that's just a sad truth. A lot of people who just lack on themselves, they don't want to take the time to learn. If I was a person who wanted to get more in shape, I wasn't in shape, I would study what it takes to get in shape, and then I'll apply what it takes to get in shape. There's a lot of you guys and girls who would just rather just chill. You don't want to learn about what it takes. You don't want to study dieting. You don't want to study your routine. You don't want to study what it takes, really, what workouts you're supposed to be doing. These are little things that I might say, and it may seem like little, but it's very important in order for someone to become successful. Number two is just, you don't want to connect yourself. You don't want to build the right connections. Or I would say you don't want to connect yourself with the right people. You'd rather chill with your friends who smoke weed, drink alcohol, stay up late to a party, get drunk every weekend and go back to their 9 to 5s. And I'm not saying anything's wrong with a 9 to 5, but if you're a person who works a 9 to 5 that you don't like, because pretty sure like 99% of people who work 9 to 5s don't even like their jobs. They're just doing it so they can have food on the table. So if you're one of those people and you're partying every night, it's like, bro, you're doing it to yourself. Because what does it take to party? You spend money on nice clothes, you spend money on alcohol, you spend money to enter the club, you spend money on a whole bunch of useless things. You're definitely not frugal, because you're tossing money aside for the easiest things. And then when it comes to investing, oh, I don't want him to take my money. This guy's trying to scam me. This person's trying to scam me. But you'd rather toss your money on alcohol, $1,000 bottle, $1,000 table. As crazy as this really sounds, this is the truth. This is the reality, what a lot of people are facing, And it's just like, bro, you're not connecting yourself with the right people. You'd rather chill with those people who smoke weed, like I said, drink alcohol, and they're indulging with all these addictions like porn and all these nonsense things that would get you nowhere in life. You really got to check who your friends are. They're saying, show me your friends and I'll show you who you are. The 5 people you're hanging out with, if they're criminals, you're gonna be the 6th criminal. That's just the truth. That's just the reality of life. And what I'm really trying to tell you guys is that check who you're being around, check the people you're putting yourself with. That's a very important thing, because if you don't focus on bringing the right people into your life, you're gonna see there's gonna be a lot of fuck ups in your life. There's gonna be a lot of shit you could have avoided. And there's plenty of stories of young men, young women going to jail because of the wrong crowd they hung out with. So you really got to connect yourself with people who want to invest in their future, people who want to grow, people who want the best for the world. People who actually add value to this world. Because if you don't, you're gonna be a person of no value in this world. And what's the third one? You just have no goals. You have no ambition. You just have nothing to look forward to. There's a lot of people who are living their lives like that, unfortunately. They don't take the time to actually strive for something, have a purpose. And if you guys are new to this channel, just know I'm very big on purpose. I have a purpose to become successful and help people around me in my life, and people I meet along the way, and impacting other people in different ways. That's the reason I created this channel, so I can speak to a lot of young men and women, and older men and women, people who are living their lives. Because at the end of the day, like I said before, we're all figuring it out together. This is my path, this is my journey, and you guys are experiencing it firsthand as you guys watch these videos. So what I'm trying to say is that it's very important for you guys to have a goal and purpose. It's very important. Having a goal and purpose will push you to extents that you never thought you could achieve, you never thought you would reach for. That's why they say imagine yourself, picture yourself somewhere in 10 years, because that's where your idea of what you need to do will come. It's surprising that there's a lot of young men and women who just don't have goals, don't have ambition. They'd rather chill, rather waste a whole bunch of time, rather do nothing with their lives. It's like, bro, how do you expect to be successful? You don't have a goal written down. For me, I write down my goals. I have each and every one of my goals. I have long distance goals and short-term goals. And it sounds crazy, but I've checked out a lot of them. Like I've said before, us humans love feeling fulfilled. As we go through life, continue through life, and we notice we're checking out a lot of boxes, we're gonna feel fulfilled, and we're gonna feel motivated to keep going and pursuing our goals. But if you're a person who just doesn't write shit down, you just wake up in the morning, tomorrow you can wake up at 2, tomorrow you can wake up at 12, tomorrow you can wake up at 8. Like, bro, your life is not filled with consistency. How do you expect to build consistency when you're not waking up at the same time? Even you're not doing anything for yourself. You have no goals, no purpose written down. You're just living your life day by day, expecting shit to come to you. That's stupid. I don't see how that shit makes sense, because you say you want to be a millionaire, you say you want to be successful, but you're not applying anything. You're not putting in the work, you're not putting in the time. With this world, you trade time for a lot of things. You have to sacrifice a lot of things. You'd rather cuddle with your girlfriend than put in the time to work. Like, I'm sitting here right now, my girlfriend wanted me to come, but I decided to shoot this video and edit it before I come. I do the hard work first, then I pursue enjoyment and satisfaction later on. That's how you should live your life by. Hard work first before satisfaction. Before the dopamine. You get to enjoy yourself, man. This is why a lot of you guys aren't going to be successful. And you're the same people who write, oh, millionaire by 25. Watch who I'll become in 3 years. New year, new me. Bro, shut up. You're not doing shit. All you're doing is posting on Instagram, scrolling through Instagram, being on TikTok, reposting motivational videos, and feeling you're doing something. You're not learning anything by doing that. The best way to learn something is by actually doing it. The best way to learn something is by actually doing it. You want to start a new business, talking about it on your Instagram isn't going to get you there. But actually pursuing it, failing a couple times, is going to put you ahead of a lot of of people. I'll say 99% of people, you know. And what's crazy is that in order for you to become more successful than majority of the world, people in your age bracket, all you gotta do is be a little bit more extreme than them. Care a little bit more, you know. I've had people call me crazy because I wake up in the morning, go straight to the gym, go to work, do everything I need to do first. You know, say, oh, bro, don't you want to relax? No, nigga, I want to be successful. I don't want to relax. You know, and I'm not saying you always have to be working hardcore, and there should never be a time for yourself, but you need to be very disciplined to the point that majority of your life and days are spent working hard first before you enjoy things. You know, last and for all, you indulge in stupid things. You watch porn, you drink alcohol, you smoke a whole bunch of weed, you do drugs. You know, these are all addictions. You got to get rid of them. I'd advise you to seek therapy, pray, build a community, you know, maybe have a pay buddy that you pay every single time when you decide to indulge in those in those stupid acts. You know, you pay them $100 when you wank your meat off. You know, maybe once you see your bank account continue to drop, then you be like, oh shit, I gotta stop. You know, and for those of you guys smoking weed, you don't know how much money you're putting into that weed. You're buying from the plug every single fucking month. You're spending like $500 on weed. I've known people who spend like over $1,000 on weed in 1 month, bro. Tell me how that makes sense. But if you tell that same guy, hey, invest in this, invest in that, buy a house, he'll look at you and be like, oh, these are scams. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is that a lot of you guys need to change the way you think. You know, your dopamine receptors are fucked up because you guys just want instant gratification. You don't want to put in the work. You know, that's all I got to say for you guys. You know, make sure you're not doing all of these things or you won't be successful. That's just the hard truth. You know, hope y'all have a blessed day. If you're new to this channel, like and subscribe. I'll get back at you guys. Happy Saturday. YBG Mr. Real Talk, humble success, easy gang.